Stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how you can win a free Mega Bundle. It's been about a week since we've had all of the Lich King cards revealed, and we also have all of the neutral cards revealed. So in case you guys did not know, we have all the tools that we need in order to build fully functional Death Knight decks that will be exactly what they are going to be on day one, because we have no other cards that are going to find their way revealed later down the season that's going to completely change everything. We have all the access to the Death Knight cards, and I have been doing everything I can in order to come up with at least one weird list or some kind of like viable list every single day, and I've been finding a lot of real challenges about deck building around Death Knight. But regardless, I do want to showcase one of my findings and one of the coolest combos that I think I have, but I also want to let you guys know about all of the giveaways that I'm going to be doing. I've essentially got 4 giveaways that I have. I got 3 codes from Blizzard, as well as 1 Mega Bundle that I'll be providing out of my own pocket. So the way that these giveaways are going to work is that I'm going to make a post on Twitter. I haven't made it yet, but you will see it on the screen, and it will be live when I actually post this video. But the way that this giveaway is going to work is that I'm going to make a Twitter post where you have to retweet it. You have a chance to win a bundle if you retweet it. You have a chance to win on YouTube if you comment on this video. And you also have a chance to win on Twitch if you follow the Twitch stream. But where is this Mega Bundle going to go? This Mega Bundle is going to go to somebody who comments on this Twitter post with a fully functional Death Knight deck. And I am looking for the coolest, the most broken, and the decks that I would want to play on the first day. And I'm not trying to use this as a way of like just copying deck codes and just playing them on the first day. No, I am trying to get myself inspired so that way I can finalize the decks that I'm currently working on now. So that way on day one, I can feel like I had a little bit of help from my community, as well as using my own brain to come up with some of these ideas, because I don't want to just net deck. I want to be the Death Knight guy. I can't just net deck people, okay? So I want us to work together, and as something else to let you guys know about, there is a Discord server that I have that is dedicated to all things Death Knight. I've got a lot of pro players. I've got some content creators in there, so you might recognize some of the names in this Discord already if you're curious about that. But we have a Death Knight Discord. We're talking about deck lists. We're talking about cards, and I think it'd be a great resource for you guys to utilize if you want to learn everything about the Death Knight class before it actually is released. But regardless, let's go ahead and talk about one of my favorite decks that I have made so far, and this is something that I'm going to be using on my post, because I want to show people that you can think outside the box and you can come up with some really cool things. Case in point, Elwynn Boar Death Knight is a thing. I really want to try and do this on day one so I can at least get the clip of this. And there's a very specific deck that I have in mind that I've already finalized. And if you guys have a better Elwynn Boar deck, then feel free to let me know, because I want this to be a legitimate deck. However, I do believe there are some problems with its consistency as well as its survivability. So that is something to take with a grain of salt. But this is essentially the idea of the combo. You play an Elwynn Boar and you play Brand Zola to give you 2 more Elwynn Boars in hand. This first Elwynn Boar dies, and now you are left with 3 of them in your hand in order to combo with Unholy Frenzy. Choose an enemy minion, your minions attack it, resummon any that die. So if your opponent has 2 3/3s or a 6 HP minion, you can easily set up the best Elwynn Boar combo that I think is available right now, and hopefully hopefully Boar Priest won't be the only Boar deck that's possible. But this is like, when I saw Unholy Frenzy, my first thought, Elwynn Boar. How do we get enough copies of the Elwynn Boar? I was thinking about like Faceless Manipulator. I was thinking about doing like a weird combo where you're supposed to do everything at once, but then suddenly the HP difference gets a little bit weird. Plus, you don't have enough mana, and Death Knight really doesn't have that much mana cheat available, especially in the Unholy Rune. So, what is the flex that we need for this deck? Because clearly we need 1 Unholy Rune in order to make this work. So what did I end up on? I decided to go with a Double Frost, 1 Unholy Rune Death Knight that focuses on some of the mana cheating aspects of the class. There's not really that much mana cheating. Like, you do have the sword in order to help you discount the 3 mana spell, because that being 2 mana is honestly kind of huge. You also have this card in order to help you with some mana cheating in case you find like another horn, or if you find the original spell Unholy Frenzy, you can find that for 2 mana less. And then there is just straight up Horn of Winter. Like, this is the main reason why I feel like this makes sense as a Double Frost and a 1 Unholy, because there's a decent amount of card draw in Double Frost as well. But this is like the main reason why, is because we need this mana flex, because this combo is super expensive, and you already have to spend 7 mana on 1 turn setting up this, like, this 9 mana combo. So if you have a mana discount on the spell, or if you have an additional 4 mana flex, it's a lot easier and maybe even faster to do this. And you could also argue that, like, you could use Horn to set up the combo, like 1 Horn to set up the combo on, like, turns 5, actually. So you can play Elwynn Boar into Bran, Horn into Zola, and then on turn 6... Oh, you have to wait 1 more turn. But then on turn 7, you can actually do the full-on combo. So you can kind of space them out, but it is very dependent on hand space. So that is something else that's, you know... This is the best that I could do for this kind of meme, you know? Like, this deck list is honestly kind of good because it has a lot of Discover to help you survive, but it has almost no comeback ability, and that's why I felt like I had to put in, like, a Might of Menethel, which is a card that spends corpses to freeze the board. It's like a flurry on a weapon, but it doesn't really become that effective until you have minions that die. So this is like my idea of the deck. You've also got Queen for potential scams, as well as like a Ring in case you need to do something with like a 1 mana Unholy Frenzy. That's another idea that I had in order to kind of, you know, reduce the cost of this deck just a little bit. But I really do believe that this deck is going to need some refining, but at the same time, I don't think this is going to be a meta-relevant deck. I have other ideas that I'm working on. This is not the only thing I'm putting all my eggs into, but I do believe that this is the most cool idea that I have come up with so far, and I want to encourage you guys to come up with cool ideas as well, because as cool as the meta-relevant decks are going to be, we have no idea of telling what they're going to be until we see all of the classes and all of the cards. So right now, we just need to build a good Death Knight deck that is doing something for itself versus trying to counteract a meta that we do not know yet, which is what I believe happened at the Death Knight Showdown. Everybody was trying to target certain decks, and they only knew there was Death Knight. So you look at Team Blood, for example, their deck just wasn't solidified by itself. It wasn't a good deck in itself because it was trying to counter some sort of meta that just didn't exist. I think that Death Knight has a lot of potential, and all these runes have a ton of cool things that they can do. It's just a matter of how broken they are and how fast they're able to do these kind of combos, because Death Knight seems a little chunky, at least in terms of its mana curve. But regardless, I'm gonna give you guys one more reminder of the giveaways that are happening. Don't forget to comment on this video in order to have a chance to win a standard bundle. There's the Twitter post that will have the comment available. If you post your favorite deck of Death Knight, you can win a mega bundle. I will be choosing that by myself. It will not be random, so your deck choices really do matter. Keep that in mind. I'll be choosing that mega bundle winner. There's going to be a winner that happens on the Twitch stream at some point during these next 2 weeks. I'll decide a day here soon, and there will also be a winner on the actual Twitter post by itself, just through random retweets, and I will choose a winner. So there are 4 bundles up for grabs. I've got 3 codes thanks to Blizzard and 1 mega bundle that I will be giving myself because I want to be able to give away to my Hearthstone community, and especially considering what's been going on with me these past couple of months, I really want to give back to the community that has been showing me a ton of support. So go ahead, check out the Death Knight decks, make your own favorite lists, post them on my Discord, post them on the Twitter post in order to get yourself a chance at a free mega bundle on me. And I hope you guys take advantage of all the giveaways that are happening this season, because trust me, there's a lot of content creators that are involved and a lot of codes that are able to be won. So send me your best Death Knight decks. Hopefully we'll all be able to have some fun on December 6th when this expansion actually launches, and I will see you guys on the battlefield in some Death Knight armor. At least I hope I will. And I'm also gonna be I'm gonna be the first person to get 1,000 wins. Don't just you wait, okay? I promise that'll happen. But in any case, thank you for making it to the end of this video. We'll see you for the next one, and I'll see you on the battlefield with some Lich King armor because it's gonna be cool as hell. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you for the next video.